Pod Blocks, yours truly.
Start that over again.
All right, 1, 2, 3. We are live. We're actually live. That's what it is. Welcome to Pod Blocks. Hanging out with my man Knoxz here. He brought, Howard Knoxz. I don't want people thinking all that silly stuff. He brought the Rennie. I've only touched the Renaissance a couple of times. It seems a little daunting to me since I'm still on the 3000. But excited to hear what you're going to play. Excited about that. And we're gearing ourselves up to head over to Record and Rarities. Shout out to our guy Count Fifth over there. Diamond D is going to be doing a 45 set. I'm excited to see that. Hopefully I'll see some colleagues in the music thing. Quartermain, I'm hoping to see you out there. I'm excited. Today's a great hip-hop day. I got a chance to build with you earlier.
Yeah.
And now we're hanging out here at Pod Blocks with our guy Gadget.
And the weather's great.
The weather is nice. The weather is very nice. It's just a good day all around.
It's a good day.
Good day all around. So I'm excited to hear what you got to play. Now, I will preface everything with this. The stuff you always play me, I swear, it sounds like lead pipes. Like you really on, like your EP needs to be called Fight Music. ... Somebody's got to die. Like literally, you feel me, Gadget? Like ... Somebody's got to die. Like your stuff is really, there's no apologies in there. Like you make set it off music to me. It sounds like set it off music. When you're going into a spot of creating, no one just walks in like I'm going to make my hardest beat of my life. I'm going to make that record that makes women swoon. No one goes into that space. But where are you mentally when you want to create? Where do you go?
Good question. I just get to a point to where I'm just listening to the music. I completely, in all honesty, I really blank out. I have to start with a clean slate because then you get influenced by the different things that you're hearing. It's if I'm listening to Just Blaze record, or if I'm listening to a Kev Brown record, or if I'm
Shout out to Kev Brown, the new album came out.
Whatever I'm listening to, you kind of, embody that. You do want the influence because that's what got you to the point to make music or why we like what we like. But when I'm listening for a sample, I think I kind of almost blank out just to have a clear palette.
So the sample leads you.
Yeah, the sample. I try to let the sample lead me.
Oh, all right.
Sometimes it's drums.
Really?
Sometimes I'll find inspiration from one thing or another, but it's within what I'm making at that time.
Is there anything you've gone back to and found inspiration? Like when I think of times I was inspired, this particular body of work or this song comes up frequently to always inspire me. Like, every time I listen to the first Mike Geronimo album, I'm inspired. Like, do you have something that seems to be a constant go-to for inspiration?
Yeah, anything. Shoot.
For me,
there isn't one thing that I go to. It's a combination of things.
Okay.
Normally, I would say for me, it starts off with Netflix.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
Something that's on Netflix that I'm watching, and then that kind of sets the mood for whatever record comes. Once that record comes and I'm looking at the sample and I'm listening, at that point it's just chop, and then wherever samples lie on the pad, I just kind of tweak and go in from there.
For me, first of all, you said Netflix. If you have Netflix, let me recommend you watch Peaky Blinders. I'm enjoying Peaky Blinders. I'm enjoying that. But for me, things that I've seen constant inspiration from over the last decade, one is Jake One's White Van Music. I find inspiration from that every time I hear it. Another one, and I'm not saying this because today is the anniversary of its release, but another one is The Love Movement. I know everyone immediately thinks of Tribe, and they go to Midnight Marauder, and they go to Low End Theory, and they're right. They're absolutely right for going to those being their most seminal pieces. But there's something very special about the Love Movement I think gets overlooked. I think that's a sonic pinnacle for hip hop. I think that's the gate where the cleanest, sonically sharp, aware envelope is, and then you go into that X thing that starts where Dr. Dre is, where it's a lot of live instrumentation, and it kind of feels like it's gone beyond just being hip hop. But I think the Love Movement is right at that door of, we took sample-based hip hop, current technology sonics, and this is the best you could do with it before getting into live instrumentation and overproduction.
Okay.
And another one, and I'm not just saying this because that's my guy, and I'm on the album, but the other one is Jay Cyanide, The Actual Heat. I find inspiration every time I hear that, because I didn't think anything like that could be done in this time period. And we were speaking on that.
On the way over.
It's like, look, his thing sounds like a tape that I got from you, that you got from a cousin who dubbed it from someone else. His album sounds like, this is it. This is it. I'm not trying to do anything. I found this record. I used these pieces. I rhymed. I hit the stop button. I went on to the next thing. It sounds very, and it's very fluid. There's nothing on there that doesn't sound like it doesn't belong. Like, oh man, everything belongs on it. Like he had one solid idea and followed through with it. And in this climate, that's hard.
And sonically, it sounds like that.
And sonically, it sounds like I had one single idea and I followed through with it. In this time where everyone's looking for the single or the record to push them, propel them forward, he was able to do it with one body of work. But I'm excited to hear, this blood sport you're about to concave us with out of this machine. So I'm excited.
So let's see. Let's play something. Had something already loaded up. How's the levels?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. Go ahead and play.
Neither one of us.
Let's see if there was a beginning to that. Probably not. Let's see what's
I'm not a
So, all right, let's just go for it.
It sounds like it go on top of this. Gadget, the acapella of broken language. I'm the gun slapper, the gun zapper. That's hard. Somebody get Smooth the Hustler on the phone. Trigger the Gambler on the phone. Gadget, you know DV alias Christ, right?
Yes.
Get him to get the home team on the phone for this one. Yeah, this could be broken language, like
Broken Language 2018.
yeah, like broken language 2018.
Find something else. Don't play another joint.
I was too big.
Alright, so I'm gonna play another joint. This one's called What Can We Do? I actually chopped up this sample I have this ritual, especially like when I make something. I'll make it whatever day I make it. I'll let it sit on a machine. Won't turn anything off. Go throughout my day, and then the following day, if it sounds worthy of playing or keeping, I'll keep it.
So there's been days you've made stuff, come back and go, and turn the machine off and let it go.
Well, no, I normally save it. I'll save it, but I'm saving it to another hard drive, or I'm saving it and pushing it to the side or putting it in another folder. But plenty of times, because everything ain't fire.
Okay.
You know, so
No, I like the honesty. I
So-
like the honesty of that. That's true. I'm sure there is a lost Dilla tape of stuff that he thought sucked, but because we're enamored by him, we're holding it up really, really high.
and then that's the other thing, too, that I may not like it, but if you hear it,
You might fall in love with it.
You might fall in love with it. And I have a tendency of being like real hard on myself.
We all do. I think we all do. I think that I saw something before that says save the beats you don't like, because the moment you win, all your stuff is good to everybody.
Yeah.
The same stuff you played on, like but weren't we talking on no, that was Kill earlier today was talking on playing beats for people, and then when someone else gets on it and it makes sense to them, they're going, oh, why did you play me that? Like I did. Like a story of that is Easy Mo B played Warning for Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
Big Daddy Kane called him back like, yo, wish you'd have gave me that. He's like, I did.
Had that.
You had that. Like, I made that with you in mind. You're the Isaac Hayes, chocolate vampire. You're all that stuff. So I made that with you in mind. But and then it's just timing. It's just literally time where your head at stuff. We all have records that we've been like, oh, there's nothing on this, and pull it out 7 years later and find 11 things on it.
Yep.
So your ear changes and grows.
Yeah, over time.
Over time.
Yes. No warning. I just throwing it straight in.
That scream, is that the girl getting hit with the bat?
Yeah, she's about to die.
Somebody's got to die. The mixtape.
I had a conversation with one of my really close friends, and he was saying almost the same thing. He was like, every time I listen to your music, it seems somebody needs to get robbed, about to get robbed, or something's gonna happen. I just turn it down a little bit.
You know who sounds like? This sounds like this would have been really great for like the heyday part of Dipset. At their very peak.
This is I really mean it.
Yeah. This is Dipset at their peak. I mean, this is an 11X Averex jacket right here, man. This is it, man.
A 7 3/8 new era.
Yeah. Oh man. If I can see your nostrils, it's too small. Like, yeah, this is it. This is it.
But that's the music I grew up on and I like, so you gotta embody a lot of that.
I hear that. I hear it. It's hard. You really just, I don't know, man. You churn out really hard music. Very hard music.
And it's not like I try to do it. That's not what I'm going for.
Oh boy, here we go.
Dog, I don't, no disrespect, but I don't
We don't believe you.
No disrespect, but I don't think you got something for Logic in that hard drive. I don't think you got something, not like you couldn't, but I don't think you got something for him in that hard drive.
Shoot. I might.
Macklemore lose his number.
I might.
No, and it's not about me not thinking you can't do it. I think your spirit brings you to the harder stuff. This is hard. This is hard. Oh, you know what? I want to thank everybody, if anyone is on live with us right now. So if anybody's watching, thank you for even just taking a look. Hip hop lovers over here, people who just love the idea of sample-based production. So thank you for being here. We promise there'll be a lot more of it, and cordially invite you to be a part of it. So as we grow, you grow. So I hope we're disseminating information. Hope we're entertaining, and get a peek into the mind of producers. Get a peek in, because we all wish we had a peek into Paul C's brain in the late '80s. You know what I'm saying? In the Marley Marl and Howie T's brain in the mid '80s.
You know how they're studying brains, NFL players after they die for CTE? They need to do that with like music producers, like
Just artists in general.
No.
Great artists.
yeah, great artists like Michael Jackson's brain, or you know Duke Ellington's brain. Like what part of the brain made them geniuses at what they did?
Or what part of the brain you have to turn off to be genius?
Right.
What part of the brain do we have to turn off to get to genius level?
You know what? I think you have to turn down common sense. Because
I think you have to turn down commentary.
right.
It's not common sense you have to turn down. You have to turn down commentary. Once you turn down commentary, you're not taking in people's opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're not worried about people's opinion in the slightest. It'll blow your mind where you're willing to go, without thinking, what are they gonna say?
Yeah.
Right.
And only go, what am I feeling?
And like when we was talking earlier, you have to be comfortable with what you're making first. And as long as you're comfortable with it, no matter what anybody else thinks about it, you know.
So you know what? Let me add to this. Because at that time when we were speaking on that earlier, we're about to enter, I believe, a conversation about some level of holistic health. Mm-hmm. We were talking about health, and what I was trying to get to is that the best Howard will make the best stuff in this machine. So where you are in your head, in your heart, and where you are spiritually, and I'm not talking about, you know, Reverend Iking it, but where you are in your heart and what your mind is, the best you makes the best stuff in this machine.
Yeah.
But then there's a retort for that. The retort for that is a lot of great music literally came from people suffering and misery.
Yeah.
All these love songs are not about everything going right. These love songs are about everything going
wrong.
Going completely wrong. So a lot of people made some of their best work in a broken place. So my argument stands and topples all at one time. Stands and topples all at one time. But again, everybody who's watching, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We hope we're disseminating some information to you. We hope, I don't know, we're just hoping you're having a good time, and we're hoping we're lifting you in some way, shape, or form. So back to the bloody axe that is his hard drive.
We got some fun music too.
Howard Knoxz.
Whoa,
I remember this.
See, nobody's dying on this
whoa,
one. Can't be anybody.
Somebody could die on this though.
whoa,
This is leading up to it.
whoa,
Yeah, this is the
whoa,
The planning stage.
no, it's not in the plan. This is the unsuspecting victim. Like this is before you make that left turn to the train.
whoa,
This is scoping the victim out.
Uh-huh.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I hear somebody going, he takes his kids to school every day at around 8:38.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That one's a little loud. Let me adjust the volume on that.
I can always turn it down over here too. You know, this mixer right here.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's here for.
Gadget is full of jokes. Hey, Gadget, who's joined us? Is any people that I know that we just joined us?
Okay. We got Kev Nice,
Kev, what's up, Kev?
What's going on?
DJ B Sharp.
Oh, B Sharp is family, bro. B Sharp's family.
Hey, do you know Little Brother's performing tonight all together?
That means all three of them.
All three of them.
Wow.
Where?
He just let's see. Let's go back to his link.
What promoter? Am I just missing stuff?
AOC Fest.
Oh, that's it. That's in Atlanta,
No, it's in Durham.
Durham, North Carolina. Okay.
Yes,
Well, good for them. Good for them. That's a win-win.
it is.
I thought you meant in the DMV. I was like, whoa. You know, Brand Nubian here was last night.
Yes, and Dress.
And Drez.
Whew. I got you. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to go through the sequence.
All your stuff sounds like a stolen 45 from an aunt. Howard, don't take my records. Yeah, bitch. Howard, don't take my 45.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I wish the people on Instagram Live could hear this shit. Shout out to King RG on the live.
What up, King RG?
That's hard. There's probably a couple other sequences. Let's see what else.
Yo, Reg, the camera I'm using to shoot this right now is the Zoom Q2N. Yo, Drugs, what's up, brother? You need to come to the DMV so you can get up here. Shout out to Drugs. Drugs Beats.
I'll take that.
No. It's perfect for them. It's perfect for them. It's the machine, bitch.
You'll probably kill that too. Kill it. about these type of joints that I really love, where
I can just imagine what this sounds like with drums.
that's the point that I was.
Yeah.
No drums. It sounds like this. Add drums. I think sometimes it can take away from the sample. Adding drums.
Right.
I think right here it stays simply emotional
Yeah.
without it getting rhythmic. It just stays emotional. It sounds like pain and suffering and something, almost something tear jerking, almost like somebody died.
We got Priest in the building on the live. What's up, Priest?
Priest the Nomad.
Yes.
Oh man, engineer extraordinaire. Oh man, Priest was one of the early DMV pioneers
Yes.
in hip hop, in both production, engineering, and rhyming. Like, Priest is pre-U Street, because everybody kind of acts like U Street is the catalyst in the beginning of DC hip hop. Priest was
Everything.
Yeah, pre-U Street. Priest, you are respected and honored over here, bro. Respected and honored. Priest was with me at the Ritz. Like, the Ritz was an experience. You got to understand what that was in those early to mid 90s. The Ritz was something different. Something different. Priest was putting out records when people didn't even know how to press up a record.
Right. Him and Storm.
Pressing up records. Guys in DC was just buying Big Mike cassettes, and Ghetto Boys and Scarface cassettes, and Priest is printing up records. Salute, Priest, salute.
What was the EP they had put out? Was it Mambo Sauce or
I forgot.
3 Wings and Mambo Sauce or something? But I had like 4 copies of that, and like two of them are unopened.
Again, shout out to DC visionary and pioneer Priest the Nomad.
Oh, he said y'all was with Biz at the Ritz.
Come on, Priest. Priest, I remember trying to do music over at your crib, man. I don't even remember what kind of drum machine I might have had. You might have just brought me over there to do scratches or something like that, but I remember everything. It was me, you, Biz, Duke, Monty. That was the crew.
Yeah, 3-piece extra Mambo. That was the name of the EP.
There it is, Priest the Nomad. You know what? We have to bring Priest up here to talk about his history, and more importantly, as everyone is becoming a home producer, sonic engineering.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's missing from a lot of this home producing, and I got this at my house and I got this at my house. A lot of people have not had tutelage on what they've gotten.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's charm. Some of that adds to charm, but there are some fundamentals of sonics that you have to be taught. And I think we need to bring him up here to teach some very fundamentals of sonics and stuff like that. Priest, would you be down to come up here and talk to us about the sonics of engineering? And you went to Omega. Went to Omega, graduated out of Omega.
And then worked out of it.
And then worked out of Omega. So he has a litany of information that he could pass on to aspiring producers who want to produce at home. Are you down, bro? Not like I'm expecting the answer as like this voice, this voice is there. This voice just goes.
He said anytime. He said anytime.
My man, thank you, Priest. Thank you, bro.
Look, if his voice came through,
I'm out of here. That name Priest and voices coming through. That's a lot. That's a lot on a brother. I'm out. And I'm leaving my tithe money on the drum machine. I'm out.
gone.
I'm inspired by that whole 90s era.
He agreed to come through.
Salute.
You know, just that New York grit, that raw head bop music. I wanted it. I wanted to be it. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you one time.
I love that snare. Snare sound like there's a tambourine on.
Hold on. snare Jordan? Is this a snare Jordan snare?
It's a combination. I mean, I definitely like to go over when I build shit. I'll build them and add different snares on top. I like layering for me.
Let me tell you one time.
I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
I can't believe you spent 30 minutes looking for shit to play and you had.
Look, I told you. I just won't play anything. There's a lot. Look, if I had a method of keeping track of how things are made, it would have been a little bit easier. But I'll go through 4 or 5 sequences just trying to experiment with drums. Right? And I may not even lay samples on it.
I'm inspired by that whole 90s era, to be honest with you.
I let my tape rock till my tape pop. We never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
You know, just that New York grit, that raw head bop music.
That's hard, bro.
Yeah. So as I try to look for something else. But yeah, when I made that, I was definitely at a point of actually I was listening to an interview, and that's where I got a lot of the clips of Joel Ortiz speaking, and one of my, hands down, one of my favorite rappers. I love his wordplay.
Joel is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I'm not mad at it.
I think he doesn't get enough. Me personally, I think he don't get enough accolades.
He doesn't. Didn't he just put out something with not Ninth, Knoxz? Didn't he just put out a project with Knoxz?
No, he's about to do it. No, he's about to do a full project with Apollo Brown.
Apollo Brown. There you go.
Apollo
Oh, the single they have is called Timberland Up with Voice to 5'9".
Word.
Dude, you talk about dirty. Whew.
Let's see what else we can find.
Both of you guys know Royce is better than M, right? Both of you guys know this, right?
I could go with that.
I can agree to that.
Okay. All right. Just all
No, I can definitely.
But
It's not an argument.
right. Before I boot you off the podcast, I just wanted to make sure you.
Yeah, did you know who my favorite rapper is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's one of them niggas from Camp Low. I don't know which one. I don't know. Is it the Low Y nigga or the
Or the Amaretta brother? Is it the Lowa or the Amaretta guy? No, they're still one of my favorite groups of all time, but my favorite rapper of all time is still Slick Rick. Still Slick Rick.
Leo? Do you know they had a dude on Rate the Bars, Don Q. You familiar with Don Q?
Don Q and Hoodie.
Yeah.
Hoodie.
So they had Don Q on Rate the Bars, and they had a Slick Rick verse in there. Like it was the one from "Don't disrespect your mommy," blah. Blah. And he read.
Hey Young World.
Yes. Yeah. And he read it, and he was like, "No, bro, this ain't it." I get it's a 2. I mean, I'll try to understand, the feeling, but nah, this ain't it.
I guess because it isn't heavy on wordplay,
No.
but the mood. See, That's another conversation based on the fact that the written rhyme being read versus the rhyme performance could be night and day.
Right.
Like, I get it. No one's quoting "Hey Young World" as this, bravado type of thing, so I could see it. But
Or the moment I feared.
no, there's some lines in "Moment I Feared." Not of course you would go there. Nah, bruh. Nah. I still don't as big as a fan of his, I still don't understand one line in "Moment I Feared." When the girl comes to his house, he said, "No, quit." It was Sarah with some magazines and a Band-Aid kit. And then he goes, "Cuckoo." You know what I'm talking? Like Band-Aid kit, like I didn't get the Band-Aid kit part. I guess that's where the cuckoo was supposed to make us feel like, okay, she's a little touched. But I was like, and he said, "No, quit." It was Sarah with some magazine and a Band-Aid kit. I was like, a Band-Aid kit? In my mind, I was thinking maybe some condoms, but that's not normally found in a Band-Aid kit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I bet Ghostface could probably understand it. He'll know.
Have you heard anything off of the Lost Tape?
Buckingham Palace. Woo! Yo, can I tell you, Benny right now is probably the most improved artist. Like if he don't get on that 2019 double XL freshman, he won't get it. But
that's not what it's built on.
Yeah.
But goddamn, Benny has improved in a year.
Him and Special going back and forth.
Yeah, he really does that.
Brought me back to Ray and Ghost.
With Coogee rap?
Yo. Definitely. That joint was hard.
I have been enjoying Benny a lot.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed Benny a lot. I've been enjoying Benny a lot. I don't know. I watch a lot of the Griselda movement. At least that's what I think I'm doing. I'm watching a lot of the Griselda movement. Is always constant product. There's a brilliant marketing in terms of getting merch out there. There is a brilliant pack. Even though you might not like the artwork, but I could tell some thought goes into it. It's never them leaning on a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With jewelry on, it's always like, okay, like that's odd. Like they really go for like, okay, how could we really capture people? And the selling of physical product. Like just to watch people want to buy their cassette knowing they can't play it on anything, you know what I'm saying, is amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's not like Kanye taking the iPhone picture of mountains in Montana and just writing Yay on it or whatever the fuck the name of his album was. No Shots. I don't remember the name of his album because I didn't care about it.
Yeah, what was that album called?
Was it called Kanye?
Was it?
I think so. Like, what's it? I'm bipolar. What was I just saying? Like, it was something weird like that.
I don't know. Play a beat, man. Let's
listen.
This is groovy. This is groovy.
Everybody ain't gotta die.
Oh, I can hear somebody dying on this. I could definitely hear somebody dying on this. Hear the screams?
When it goes back to the original watch song. This segment, y'all gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, but guess who would have killed this segment right here? What? People don't give them credit. UMCs would have been good on this. UMCs were good. You just don't want to listen because they were happy, and that was the wrong time to be happy looking. No, UMCs can rap, bro. Please don't think
I know. I never liked blue cheese though.
Word.
I never liked blue cheese. Well, not relativity. They weren't allowed, right? their career, they were on Loud though, right?
She never made it loud. That's funky.
I hate you.
To me?
Knoxz.
Oh, yeah. We gotta get Hill Pro up here.
Hill Prop.
Hill Prop. Sorry, we gotta get Hill Prop up here.
Yes. And Black Math. And Camber. And Kev Brown.
The city.
YU.
I got, you know what, let me say something. I gotta say something. YU, I'm in my feelings, bro. I'm in my feelings because YU's now on the live and he's doing great on it. But I thought it was so amazing that he was on that ASRX. He made him and Jay Cyanide made me think about like, go get one, see what it's like. They got a very mystic energy with that machine.
And the crazy part about YU's, like his was broken. Like you could lift the top off of it.
Wow.
Like it wasn't screwed down.
YU, if anyone lets you know, brother, I don't know, man. You in that ASRX, man. There's something spiritual about y'all together. And it's not like the stuff on the live ain't sounding funky because it's sounding good. But there's a spiritual connection with you and that ASRX. I don't know what that is, but it's there.
Yeah, I don't know how Jay Cyanide, like, shout out to Beats by Neff. Check Beats by Neff out on Instagram. Yo, I saw Beats by Neff was doing he was doing a live, like the beat was crazy, and then he moved the camera and he had like no shirt on. I was like, yo,
Let him live.
I'm just messing with him.
I know. Let him live. Let him live. One more beat, then we gotta head out, right?
Yeah, one more beat.
Oh, okay. This dude's trying to get in Leah's DM over there. Yo, what you doing, man?
Hold on.
Does that file say Kevin Michelle can get it? Is that Kevin Michelle can get it? Is that the file from? Is that the file?
Yeah, she removed the joints though.
Yeah, for her health.
For her health.
For her health.
Oh,
she removed her butt implants for her health.
That's good. You know what? Good for her.
Sorta. I was a fan. I know I'm stupid, but I was a fan of that.
Beats by Neff said it won't happen again.
That's funny. Oh, Beats by Neff said, "Damn, I can't even make beats in my house comfortable no more." Next time we see him make beats, like he got a tux on,
Fully dressed.
yeah, fully dressed, got a tux on. Gaddy done ruined the whole "I make beats in my house" experience.
Never again. Look, yo, he's handing out shirts the moment you walk in.
Oh my God!
Put this on.
Oh, Gadget is the worst. He's ruined the whole. Bro, how many beats has been made in niggas' drawers?
Hey, yo, I just like rolling out the bed
and Gadget ruined that. Gadget just ruined that.
getting up and you just taking a full shower, getting dressed, throwing on a coat, possibly.
Yeah, what if you found what if we found out Flavor and he made that with only a bath towel? I mean, come on, man! You ruining these amazing moments. The internet has just gotten too. What's the one word I want to use? It's too, not imposing, but too. I don't. What's another word for peering in?
I don't know.
Yeah, the internet has made everybody's too close in proximity of your life.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Come on, man.
But some people do it that way on purpose.
So if survival of the fittest, He made that literally naked. So something's wrong with that, right? Okay. All right. Could you imagine going down in the basement like, come on, Pete, put some clothes on. You come down there to record, come on, dog. Put some fucking clothes on, man.
I can't really look at you like that.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not.
Nah, but you gotta look at this. You gotta hear it. It's hard.
We gonna name this Caramel City.
No, we're not recording that. We're not recording that down here. We are not recording that. What's the name of the song? It's called The Sun Won't Come Out, but clearly your ass won't get dressed for the sun. God dang, P. Could you imagine, yo? Hey, that's a skit on Chappelle, right?
The naked producer.
Naked producers.
Oh man.
Like you got that verse? Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right. I got that, right? Yeah, I got it. Songs made naked.
I don't even want to.
So, how do you record? How do you record Hard Knock Life and Mark 45 Kings naked? How do you do that? How do you?
No. Imagine if you go to the studio and it's a posse cut and the first nigga's in there naked. Imagine doing a symphony and Craig
Like Craig Lowe. Craig. We're all hot in here, but put your pants and shirt on.
Like, yo, can I write my verse downstairs?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you had to be in the studio at that time because it wasn't email. It wasn't like,
Right.
yo, email me the beat.
Yo, if you in the studio and you walk in and it's a nigga behind the glass butt ass naked doing his verse, look.
Be like, look, we're a D&D studio, and you like, Premier, what is he recording naked? Well, the song's called Bust Your Shit, but but I'm sure it has nothing to do. Primo, I'm gonna come back. Oh my God.
Oh my man, play the beat so we can get out of here. Oh my God. Shout out to Tay Rock.
They all get 'em, they target 'em. We the car spinning. Annihilate 'em, fucking drop by. I walk up, annihilate 'em, fucking drop by. I walk up, I walk up, I walk up, I walk up. Annihilate 'em, fucking drop by. I walk up.
Somebody's dead. Somebody's dead. Already. 30 seconds into the song.
I have a question. Are we all in accordance with the battle rap culture is not created, but a byproduct of DMX?
No.
All of their quote-unquote acting their rhymes out, that is from DMX. No one was doing all the hand stuff and waving like DMX started that.
No. There was battle rapping before DMX.
No.
He's talking about the gesture.
The gesturing, the battle rapping was not this. in your face, you know, like acting out the rhyme, like I got a gun so big, I gotta get it out of my sock, like, and actually acting like you gotta get it out of your sock. DMX was that.
I think Buster was doing a lot of that as well, because he's a very animated lyricist.
I think battle rappers just got smart.
Yeah.
And just, you know, I gotta incorporate theatrics into the battle. I am a Daylight fan. When he's not doing the bullshit though.
Hard body, you did it.
What up, Wild Body? DJ Wild Body on check in. Alright, so we about to go check out
Diamond D, DITC, live at Records and Rarities and Tyson's. We on our way.
What's your favorite song from Diamond D or production?
Diamond D has grown in so many ways. I have to do it in different periods of his production style. And you can literally do it by album. The Diamond D on Stunts Blunts is not the one on Passion, Infidelity, and all that. Two different producers. On the first album, I liked. Before I smoke a pound of herb, I get nice with the verb.
What the fuck? No, keep turn it up. Forget what I was saying. Give me some more volume, brother. There you go. Yeah. Yo, Beats by Now, we gotta get you down to the B&B, brother. Nigga.
Alright. And Howard
So
Nazi
there has it.
never disappoints. Never disappoints.
I try not to.
Never disappoints.
That beat right there just screams, "Fuck your Me Too movement." I'm gonna punch a bitch in the face. That's yo. Damn.
Yo, that's crazy.
Remember that joke I was talking about? Like that time I was in the Target, and I was in. I'll say this and then we'll end it. I'm in the Target or Walmart or one of those stores, and I was buying, normal life stuff, deodorant, toilet tissue type stuff like that. In front of me was this, I guess, openly gay girl, wearing some Adidas sweatpants, of course. A tank top,
Of course.
and some sneakers, and she was buying all of the boxer briefs out of the men's section. And I wanted to tap her shoulder and go, yo, it's okay if you wear a panty just once. Like, you're gonna just buy all the brothers' drawers. Like we can't have drawers. She bought them all. She had at least 15 packs. 15 packs of boxer briefs for her coochie. Great. Just great. That's a good question. So do girls who
Do they sew up the front?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So if they identify as a man, when they sit down to pee, do they just pull out the dick hole to the left and pee? Is that what they do?
Stop. I don't know.
No, that's a question. That's a legit question, right?
No, it's not.
So they take their boxer briefs and pull them all the way down like panties.
Yeah, they gotta sit down.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, you know what? Let's go see Diamond D.
Peace.
Da, 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 da.
Hiatus beats.
All right. Oh. Y'all did an amazing job today.
Oh man, that's Howard.